Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? Because we want health relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes with managing your emotions so you can identify your intuition, because it comes with spiritual health, spiritual wealth, but it comes from the essence of love, all right? Loving self, loving planet, loving people, and loving God, all right? So we're looking at co-creating with the universe, all right? But we're using romantic feelings, okay? Someone's falling in love, all right? Or we have the energy of affection, happiness, and emotions in the motions in the air. Our last reading had this card come up as the first card, but this is the second card. So maybe the energy, people are really looking for comfortability, security, and somewhere to belong. Maybe someone sees you as shelter, maybe a player because he got his face tested. All right. So now we're looking at romantic feelings within a home. Okay, and now we're looking at a hookup. Maybe a masculine had a choice between two. All right, and then again, there you go again. The last reading, it was about a third party person. All right, third party person. You got to walk away from people, things, and places that's not serving you for your highest good. All right, all my decks are falling down. So there's going to be a tower moment. Information is going to be dropping at someone's door, all right, or a book or a letter or information. Okay, we just saw things falling down, all right. There's going to be a shocking environment going on for you. Doors will be opening, all right. Some of you might look a bit tired. Okay, but use your intuition. Keep going, my darling. Fall in love with yourself, all right, when it comes to masculine feminine energy within you, all right? So now we're looking at maybe the King of Swords, all right? Looking at romantic feelings. We're looking at the King of Swords. He's going to be commanding his truth in this house, all right? He's going to stand up for himself. He's got the confidence, got the convictions, all right? Maybe once you tell the truth, people will respect you and they will pay close attention to what you have to say, all right? Okay, so don't be afraid to tell your truth. Maybe you're looking for a financial advisor or a lawyer, all right? Or maybe some of you are moving out and you're looking for a house deed, all right? Or estate agents, okay? We're looking at head over heart, all right? We're looking at, hey, King and Queen of Swords, matching when it comes to information, wisdom. We understand that God is always behind the Queen of Swords. All right, that's my God card. All right, I'm the Queen of Swords as well, or you could be an air sign person, but we're looking at compatibility. We're looking at our faith in God. We're looking at maybe a lawyer, or maybe you're looking at someone else as an air sign, masculine. All right, or it doesn't have to be an air sign. You're just in the same thoughts, unbiased judgment when it comes to a house deed, or maybe when it comes to a hookup with a third party person. Maybe you're seeing the justice. All right, maybe you want justice, all right, for baby Cub, or you want independence with clear boundaries, all right? Maybe you have very clear boundaries, Queen of Swords, okay? Because now you're looking at coldness maybe from you because you're being very direct with your communication. People always say, oh, you're so emotional. All right, let's be cold cut then. Now they're still moaning. So it doesn't matter if you do or if you don't. Someone's still going to have something to say. So just do you, collective. Just make sure you're in your conviction, your truth, and you stand up for yourself in confidence, all right? Have your conviction, all right? Because now we're looking at maybe a masculine went to an upside down Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person that lacks commitment, looking at greediness, all right, looking at unmotivation when it comes to a hookup, or maybe they wasn't committed to you, all right? When you're committed to God, you've got your head over heart, the discipline, you've got the truth. Very honest, all right? But you understand God is very honest. God gives you mental clarity. Or maybe you think about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine, has mental clarity of how he feels about a counterpart, all right? He has maybe deep feelings about this person. He wants to be reliable, okay? And he's looking at leadership, all right? Looking at advice. Remember, with every information, all right, we can make transformation. Just don't be scared to tell the truth and be in your conviction with confidence, all right? So we understand, all right, God, okay, has made the Queen of Swords the Empress, but the Empress was treated like a one-night stand, all right, maybe by a fire sign person, okay? But now we understand he went for fame and fortune with a third party person, All right, we're looking at abundance, Queen of Swords. You are the Empress. All right, don't let no one tell you nothing. What's between you and God is between you and God. All right, God's giving you shelter and comfortability. Use your intuition. All right, God makes you feel like you belong. Okay, you fall in love with God, you have that affection, or maybe you'll think about your counterpart person. Maybe somebody wants to get married. Okay, we're looking at marriage as well. But now maybe we're looking at a situation where you're experiencing new life. All right, air sign person. Maybe it's a form of pregnancy, romance, or maybe a business or elsewhere. All right, because the Empress is all about abundance. It's all about creativity. It's all about investing time when it comes to self-love, self-care. Because self-love, you know, is about self-correction. It's about self-development. It's about self-reflection. Self-care is when you pamper yourself. You go and bathe your armpit, go wash your underneath. You understand? Clean your yard. Things like that. All right? So now we understand that will bring in you victory. It will bring you public recognition. So maybe this is where you're going, Queen of Swords. I had a dream in our back. Crowds of people yesterday. So many crowds of people before bloody Victoria Beckham came in my freaking dream. So now you understand, and you're very self-assured, collective, when you use your intuition. You got lots of resources for yourself and for other people. Do you understand? So they can be resourceful. So now you're looking at maybe others have taken notice and you're receiving acclamations, all right? But don't get guilt. Don't ever allow guilt of maybe a third-party person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, to hold you back from your own success. No, give it back to them. People always say, you know, oh, what do they say? Revoke in the name of Jesus, or I send back. Oh, what is it called? When you send in energy and say, oh, I send it back to you. You can't just say it. You literally got to walk in love, talk in truth. And you can't just say it when you're around the same people, things, and places that created that madness in the first place. It's not making any sense. Now you're in your own illusion. You're creating your own illusion and not victory. Do you understand? So now we're looking at victory, all right? Because now we're looking at maybe the wounded warrior, all right? We're looking at 2 of Cups. Okay, because when things are tough and seems like it's a bit too much, you've got to stand firm with God. Ride out the storm with God. Do you understand? Maybe you're willing to do what it takes to take to the finish line. Yes, God will do what it takes to get to the finish line. He wants heaven on earth. We don't care about Genevieve's crutches. No, we don't. All right? So now we're looking at a situation, all right? The 9 of Wands is encouraging new people to push forward. You've got the ambition, you've got the strength, you might be a wounded warrior, but keep going. Trust in yourself, trust in God, trust in your discipline, trust in your head over heart, trust that you are trustworthy. The more you tell the truth, the more you understand your inner voice, and you trust your inner voice. And no one can't tell you nothing. No one can't tell me nothing. I don't care what I see outside of me. Genevieve can do the most if she wants to. I saw the truth, my baby. It's too late now. It's too late. Too late. Even when I was going through that thing with Victoria Beckham for 5 years non-stop, I knew what she was up to. But these people think they can hide behind their Bentleys and their rich husbands and their designers and all that. No. Go within your intuition. See what these people really are like, my lovely. Use your intuition. And don't be afraid to stand in your conviction. That gives you confidence. Because the soul is there to inspire. Right now, we've got fire signs. Fire signs, you are the inspiration. You're born to love. It's about romance. It's about intuition. That is the lesson of power. Air signs, you are about intellect, versatility. That is about being realistic and not an illusion. Do you understand? That is about the lesson of brotherhood or humanity. Bringing humanity together. Unity is in the word humanity. So now we're looking at situation, the sun. Now we understand, all right, maybe as well, some of you have a spiritual baby giving you that comfort, but you understand, seek the soul of the self. Seek the soul of the self and find out who you are. Everyone always says, oh, go back to your authentic self. All right, I'm my authentic self. I speak to God. I'm the Empress. I save souls. Do you understand? I'm a spiritual warfare. And all they've done is really. But then don't promote your capitalism foolishness then. Because when we do find our authentic self, you people are still in your illusions. Why? Because you can't find your authentic self. Why? Because it belongs to the daddy. The devil daddy. Hey, Papa. There you go. Now we're looking at You're certainly feeling the warmth from the soul of the self, right? It brings you joy, it brings you abundance, okay? You're in your joy, it's the happiest card in the day. You're in the right direction when you use your intuition, okay? Remember, the sun is the energy to the earth. Let the soul of the self give you energy, your confidence, your self-realization, self-everything. Don't rely on no one, man. Just rely on God. This is how these people get into trouble. They rely on people too much. Now they're fighting over houses, estates, they're fighting over fame, fortune that didn't even earn. They didn't even earn it like that. That's what baffles me, how people don't earn certain things, but they want to argue over people's money, property, you name it, or their friends. Or make it worse, you pass away, they want to cry over dead people's money. Why would you fight over dead people's money? Did they put your name on the deed? No, they didn't. So what's your problem then? Unless, like myself, my grandma comes to my dream all the time. They told me they stole from her. Oh yeah, and I'm writing about my family as well. I don't care about them. I don't care about no karmic family. You don't tea from the elderly, man. I don't play games like that. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. So in my dreams for years, my family always said they don't love me. I don't love you either. I love you from afar though. That's not love. You don't steal from each other. That's not love. That's not love when everyone's in one house building and everyone else is outside scraping for scraps. And then you want to say, look at my family, we're close. That's madness. Then we have favourites, we have colorism, we have all that madness. But then we're outside saying, oh, look at my Instagram, we love our family, darling. Don't lie. So go within yourself and find out the truth. My grandma tells me non-stop that family stole from her. Oh, yeah. Go and get your truth, man. Go and get your truth. Don't let no one hold your power. No one. Because after all this, all that's said and done, they can't even take these properties back to heaven. God's only going to be weighing your heart. And is it really worth it? Reputation or your goods? Is it really worth it when you have to hand your dissertation to God? Your PhD? Tell me what your analyzation was. Tell me now. Because now you're in the halls of love and truth where your heart gets weighed whether you go to heaven or not. And trust me, your fucking house and your cars ain't going to go with you. So look at your energy and bring confidence, all right? Maybe someone feels very infectious towards you, all right? And somebody wants to come towards you, Empress, all right? Someone's looking at your creativity, all right? You might be feeling a bit in touch with your emotions, all right? But you have no qualms with listening to your heart over your head, all right? But be sure that you're listening, okay? All right? And keeping things in check by your emotions, energy, intentions. Manage your emotions, all right, to identify your intuition so you don't go into hookups or you don't go into unrequited love when third-party people want to go in and ruin people's love life on purpose. Why? Because they need house, they need comfortability, they want to feel that sense of belonging. No, go and find your intuition. That's where you should belong inside yourself. Search inside yourself and belong inside yourself, man. Somebody wants to come in as a knight in shining armor. Someone sees you as beauty. Someone sees you as imagination. It's absolutely lovely. Someone wants to follow their heart. Someone wants to give you a proposal, okay? Could be an air sign person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, all right? You don't look at negative thoughts, formative thinking. Somebody wants to release that pain in the rain, all right? Because there's too much flood in that heart of his. Oh yeah, never mind. Now we're looking at forgiveness, maybe looking at optimism, maybe looking at transitioning. Somebody wants to recover and move on from a broken heart or move on from a third-party person. Okay, there you go. Maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Somebody wants to recover from a loss because they were looking at spiritual poverty because they were following a buffoon. Somebody looking at charity. Somebody wants to improve, all right, because somebody went through a karmic lesson. Maybe an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Now you understand his faith was tested. Are you going to come back to God or are you going to stay out there, sleep with the devil so you can wake up in hell? It's up to you, my lovelies, all right? Now we look at a situation when it comes to romance. All right? I think it should be called romantic or Afromantic. You can keep your romantic Romans, you know. Everything starts at Romans, isn't it? It's like nobody was born before the Romans came. Madness. Now we're in a spiritual warfare. No, people are too busy following Genevieve Niger saying, I am Niger. I know what's going on. That's why you don't know fuck all about spiritual warfare. You don't know nothing about African spirituality. Nothing apart from opening your legs so you can get comfortability, securities, home. You can be around getting your events. Look at me. I'm commodity. Shut up, man. No one cares, bro. Now we're looking at a romantic feeling, maybe. Somebody's falling in love, right? Maybe with an Aquarius person, or this masculine is Aquarius person. His thoughts have remained stuck. Why? Because he's unseen problem, unseen danger, but slow healing. Because maybe someone felt very trapped because trouble was coming. But somebody didn't listen to intuition. Somebody didn't have a faith in God. But Queen of Swords did. Queen of Swords said, originally Sagittarius person, don't go with that third party person, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius. And he didn't want to listen. All right, bye then. Bye, boo. Didn't want to listen. So now the man has to learn the hard way. Someone feels trapped because they didn't see trouble coming in this house. Aquarius said, don't go there. Follow God instead. No, I know better. Let me go to a Taurus, Libra person because I know better. Yeah, because there's a walking mattress. Oh, there you go. King of Pentacles. Upside down. Now maybe the masculine's got broke. Unsuccessful businessman, greedy, with a Virgo person in his house. Or maybe the daddy's greedy. Oh, yeah, the devil's daughter. Oh, yeah, the devil's daughter. Maybe the daddy's the devil as well, eh? It's an inheritance. Yeah. Long lineage, isn't it? Long lineage. So now there's someone being very ungrounded. Someone's doing corruption on the top of the Queen of Swords' head. And God said, really? You want to do extortion with your poor judgment? Oh, you're a very good gambler, aren't you? Upside down King of Pentacles. Okay, let's bring your faithful ass to the halls of love and truth and let God wear your heart, my friend. Okay, so now we're looking at a materialistic horpipe. Maybe a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, all right? Maybe an wannabe Empress. But Queen of Swords, you're the Empress, my darling. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo tried to swap you, my darling, but that's the devil's pick-me. We don't play with them type of thing there. Okay, so now you're looking at a new financial opportunity, my love. After when someone treated like a one-night stand, they thought you needed that person. So a third person got in the way and said, okay, let me hold on to this masculine. That means you're not going to go nowhere, Queen of Swords, because guess what? I got you a man. Oh, God, that's some prison officer. So now we're looking at Queen of Swords, my darling. You're very resourceful. You've got a new job coming your way. Investments, abundance. Oh, yeah, because you are the Empress, the real one. Never mind. All these king and queens don't have no behavior. No, they don't believe in empress and empresses and emperors. But watch when we start talking about it. Everybody will say, guess what? I'm an emperor. I'm an empress. Really? You can't even master your own kings and queens right now, my friends. All right? So now I'm looking at you, my darling. You're coming into investment. You're coming from abundance. That's the Empress. She's very abundant. Okay. You could be going into a baby, new romance. You've got a new business. Okay. Your business is growing into wealth and health, my love. You could be having a healing company. We're looking at the comfort. You're looking at sustainability. You're looking at stability and sustainability. You're looking at planting your spiritual gifts into spiritual treasures, because the King of Swords could be God. Or you could be dealing with another King of Swords that's very intellectual. It could be a businessman that's very much into information. He's got a degree, he's got a law degree, he's got something like that. But you're looking at maybe a mentor or a financial advisor or a lawyer. Someone behind your back, my darling, thinks you are amazing. Amazing. Someone saw unseen problem. There was a delay from a Scorpio, Pisces person, maybe from a family friend of this buffoon, of an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Thought he was a bad man, but he's not no bad man. He's a chicken head. Now looking at forever after, happy ever after. And that's what I had in my dream, you know. You could be Aquarius. That's what I had in my dream, you know. Happy ever after. Hollywood don't really like happy ever afters, do they? No, they don't. No, they like to keep in suspense and fear about love, you know. No. They like the illusions. They like to play on people's insecurities to create securities of abundance for comfort, you know. They like doing that. So now we're looking at a family. We're looking at happiness. We're looking at the Queen of Swords. Oh, my darling, you're going through a transition. Because maybe someone tried to end you in this house with their Leo Sagittarius person. Why? Because they were going through corruption, extortion. They wanted to end you, my darling. They bring up poor management. Why? Because you're protected by God, and God loves his Queen of Swords. He loves his Empress, my darling. She was born for the Emperor. Imagine them. For real, write your dreams down, because you know what? Hearts really do have walls. They really do have lifts, buttons. You know, people do take advantage of people's heart, man. So bad. On purpose as well. Just for money, comfort, fame. Sad, shallow people. Shallow, man. Can't believe the world we live in with some people. There's 8 billion people in the world, and these people like to project like you're the only masculine to rely on, because they rely on this masculine in this house for their comfort, for their safety, because they can't pull up their own drawers. Never mind. So we're looking at spiritual transformation. Every ending has a new beginning. We're looking at rebirth. All right, we're letting go. Maybe somebody wanted to let go of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. All right, now they're changing. Because why? Because they understand that Taurus person or Libra person is a failure. They went for destruction. Never mind. They're looking at transitioning. All right. Someone's looking at illumination. But now we're looking at abundance, air signs. All right. Or you can just be a person. All right. In this energy or thoughts with lots of information. You've got your degree. All right. Or maybe you've got your master's, your PhD, but you've got your information to do lots of transformations. All right. You've got your conviction. You've got your truth, and now you've got your confidence. All right. Now you can create abundance. All right. Somebody, maybe a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus person, is up in anxiety, worried about you. Never mind. We heard that in the last reading. Never mind. Why? Because they recovered from the masculine. Okay. Masculine went and dumped the divine feminine. Never mind, for a karmic fool, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn person. Now they're looking at scandal. Oh gosh, yes, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus person upset now because they created a scandal so they can create new financial opportunities, new jobs, new resources, new investments, new abundance, new money, new wealth, new everything. So they had to create a scandal about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. They had to do that. Oh yeah, they did. Now they're looking at collapse. Oh yes, they are. Extreme guilt now, is it? Under that quilt, total collapse now. Why? Because they can't stop thinking about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. No, this unrequited love. Oh yeah, because they use their imagination in the wrong way. Yes, they did. Now they're scared of an air sign person. Never mind, third party person. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Serves you right. They were out looking for fame. Oh yeah, they were. But now they're getting nothing. Upside down fire sign. Never mind. Now you're looking at misfortune. Misfortune, out of control. Now they're looking at bad blessings. Why? Because now they're looking at failure. Third party person, all right, with maybe an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, failure. Unexpected setbacks. Oh yeah, they are. Why? Because they're so busy doing events, so busy slandering, so busy creating scandals that they made their own collapse. Oh yeah, your own energy, intentions, and your actions, my darling. Remember karma. What you put in is what you put out. And now we're looking at disruption, disorder, because these people don't have no order. Now they've got unwelcome changes. They went from an air sign person. They went an air sign person have unexpected changes, go into a mental institution because a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, or maybe dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio person. Oh, they all was looking for financial opportunities. They don't believe in God, you see. They don't want heaven on earth. They don't want these books. They don't want these sustainable companies. They want it all for Genevieve's nasty big USSPUSSY. Why? Because it's made for cowards that don't want to look at their emotions. They think, oh, this bitch is all right. She'll get a little Prada. She'll keep her mouth shut. Just put your fucking cock in there. That's it. Sorry, I am balanced. So no one tell me, if you don't like my readings, bye. I've been backstabbed over and over again. You think I care about your lot's opinion? No, I don't. All I care about is God's opinion. That's all I care about. Now look at the wounded warrior, all right? Somebody wants to come home, maybe family, friends, or whatever. Maybe somebody wants to leave an Aries, Sagittarius person, okay? Or Gemini masculine, maybe he's facing his fears when it comes to maybe an Aries, Sagittarius person. Maybe he's living with this person, all right? Maybe he was remaining stuck within his thoughts. He needs to move forward. Or you could be a Libra, Gemini, masculine person. You want to move away maybe from a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person. You know, your one night stand could be a very long one night stand. And your one night stand could even be your fucking wife. It's mad, isn't it? Use your intuition, collective. Create your own happiness from within, man. The universe don't work against you. It's us that work against the universe. Why? Because we don't understand the universal language. We think we do, but we don't. People keep saying, oh, I'm healed. But you go to the same people, things, and place when you come back. That don't make no damn sense. That means you're not healed. You're just chatting shit for the coins. When the coins run out, what's going to happen now? You're still going to the same methodology. It's boring. It's boring, man. So now you're looking at a situation where someone's escaping, someone wants to face their fears. Somebody wants to release, okay, the lease of someone that shouldn't be in their head in the first place. When you invite the devil to lay down with, guess what? You wake up in hell. All right? So now someone's trying to take control. Someone probably feels more hopeful now. Okay, because now we see the empowerment of God, and we see the mental strength, or maybe of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, masculine, feminine energy. This could be a counterpart, divine feminine, divine masculine, all right? In their thoughts, they have matched thoughts, all right? The wise and the otherwise, okay? But unfortunately, when it comes to a Scorpio person, Virgo person, or a Leo person, they lack their fucking control. Sorry to swear again. Cancer person, get into your feelings, man. Sort your life out. Don't ruin it for everybody else because you don't want to transition. Because you want to be in the patty in house, events and all them thing there. You want to do one night stands. All right, do your one night stands. When you get HIV, what then? You're going to cry in it. Oh. What are you crying for? You knew you was in a one night stand. You knew you was a third party energy. Why are you masculines crying? I bet you when you become an unsuccessful businessman now, ungrounded, why are you crying? You could be a Cancer person. A businessman that's a Cancer Scorpio person. Why are you crying now, man? You're not making any sense. Unrequited love. Maybe someone's cancelled trip. Someone tried to cancel a feminine air sign person. They thought they were powerless. But no, they were in their ego. No direction. Maybe a fire sign person. But no, she's got lots of direction, my lovely. They tried to cancel her out. A Scorpio, Pisces person. But no. No, he doesn't have no creativity. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, air sign person. You're recovering, my darling. All right. Someone wants to come in. All right. Somebody wants to get in touch with your emotions. Someone feels you have no qualms listening to their heart because you've got your heart over your head. Someone feels like you keep things in check, and they feel like through everything you do is through balance. King and Queen of Swords. Everything you do is from balance. Why? Because God is in you. God is guiding you, all right? You could be a person, all right? Or there could be a message receiving very soon, arriving to you, okay? And the night, often, he brings gifts. And all air sign wants is the truth, man. You lot keep bringing your same projection for your foolery. I had one girlfriend, man, back in the day, and she met one guy, and it was 2 months in this relationship. Was it 2 weeks? Something like that. She saw these hundreds of pounds worth of shoes, and she said, right, I'm taking a picture of that. I'm sending it to him. That's my anniversary, my 4-week anniversary, or 2-week anniversary, or 2 months. I just thought, this masculine is setting himself up to be a failure. Failure. That's madness. You don't know him from nowhere, and you're demanding these type of shoes with diamantes on it. It's madness. That's sickness, man. So don't bring no gift for no air sign. She just wants the truth, nothing but the truth. This is not Genevieve Niger, my friend. This ain't no purse pussy. I tell you that for nothing. Excuse my language. Now we're happy. Maybe a Leo person's happy. Or a Gemini person who wants to offer a new... Just offer yourself resources, my friend. She got her own resources, man. You don't stop doing this. You don't think you need to carry every fucking woman you don't meet. I'm not Genevieve Niger. I don't need your new financial opportunities. I've created it myself. Or air signs create them themselves. You treat them like a one-night stand. So you went for a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person and gave them new job, new financial opportunities. What to do? Sit here and wait for you until you and Genevieve go broke. Don't think so. Now you want to look at me now. Oh, whatever. Now looking at negative thoughts from a Gemini Libra Aquarius person. That was just me. I am balanced though. My masculine knows me, man. Shut up. He knows my moods, man. Honestly, he does. He does. Yeah, I told you. He came up right. Told you. He knows my moods, man. He knows he broke my heart. He's got to accept it. It is what it is. He's going to get this nasty vermin mouth for a while. Never mind. Next time, behave yourself. Maybe this is the thing with these celebrities or these people that are entitled. People don't tell them no. People don't tell them to behave yourself. I'm not that one. Don't talk to me like that. I'm not a sucker. No, you just don't like the truth, bro. Don't be treated like a sucker. Not me. Not me. Now we're looking at one-sided relationship. That's what they gave you. One-sided, my friend. I didn't do that to you. Did it to yourself. Did it to yourself. Now you're thinking about a Sagittarius person, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Think about a Sagittarius person. Again, a one-side relationship, imbalance, access. Someone's looking for excessive behavior. Again, looking at the differences. Maybe someone's looking at short-term focus. People don't have no long-term focus. Why? Because they don't understand consequences. Every action has consequences. Now this clashing, clash with the lashes. There you go. Who's going to put on your lashes now is your lack of perspective. Air signs, my lovely. Or you could just be in the force, in your highest self. Okay? All right? Remember, we're all energy. Please continue. Because all I see right now is 1, 2, 3 elements. So nothing's been grounded. Oh, yeah, nothing's been grounded one-sided. It's a one-sided situation, so nothing's been grounded. Sometimes you masculines understand if you're not balanced in your life and you're juggling with a third party person, you feel typically connected to someone else, all you're doing is leading yourself down to unsuccessful businessman. Why? Because your thoughts are not stable. Why? Because you're trying to be calculated but running between 2, 3, 4, 5 man or woman. It's not working. Then to keep that one happy, you got to give that one a amount of money. Then you got to go around and give that one amount of money. You lot might as well just stand up there and say you're just a slave person. That's it, man. Just admit it, innit? Just admit you're a slave then. You're just a little house. A sugar baby. All right, remember air signs, good news. We're going to come out of this with good news. Maybe there was a misfortune, somebody was out of control, they bring bad news for you, failure, unexpected setback, but don't worry, you're going back into new ideas, new plans, new intellect. We're looking at reasons, we're looking at logic, looking at your focus. You got the mental clarity, you're going into victory with all your decisions. But please, collective, use your intuition. Press like, subscribe if you if you agree with me. Please pay attention. I can't stress it anymore. Your intuition will take you to the most beautiful places, but don't be afraid to go into the unknown. And don't stay in a situation where you feel like, do you know what, I'm going to stay here just for the peace of sake of it, but there's pure noise anyway. Don't do that, because all you're doing is creating more inner conflicts or spiritual warfare in yourself. Remember, we're energy. So you might not concede the war. Now, write your dreams down. You'll understand you're in a massive war, babe. When I mean massive, we're in a massive war, all right? So go within, clean your floors out. You don't have to do anything. Just clean your floors, walk in love, talk in truth, and there you go. The war done. That's simple. You don't have to do scandals with scandal bags. This one's got a big scandal baggie. Her baggie's too big. She can't do nothing. Do you understand? Please, collective, write your dreams. I can't stress anymore. You could be a salesman. You could be a journalist. You could be a teacher, you could be an actor, you could be an athlete maybe, all right? I see Virgo here. Virgos, you could be like a dentist, a doctor, or a writer, or a policeman, okay? I also see Libra. You could be a judge, a designer. Do you know what I mean? Like, people, if you are a bit confused, all right? Because the Sagittarius is here. You could be a lawyer, a priest, into philosophy. Study the elements and you'll understand what is good for you, okay? Some people have to really dig deep within themselves. You could be an artist, a gardener, or a singer, or maybe a builder, okay? But make sure you're not in the energy of jealousy. Don't grudge no one for what they have because you don't know how they got it. Do you understand? Like myself, I can't be jealous over where Adewale went to. I can't. God already told me he sleep with shells. God already showed me Genevieve's the devil. God already showed me these things. I can't be jealous. Jealousy is not healthy for anybody. All right? Don't go into that energy of jealousy. Okay? Go into the energy of love. Love yourself. I can't be jealous over a dark entity as well. I can't be jealous over people that don't know how to be self-sufficient. There's nothing to be jealous of. And as well, people try and explain to your children, I don't have favorites. It's like jealousy, and it brings jealousy, and I don't have favorites. Why? Because me and Genevieve are two different people. He may not be giving me things that Genevieve needed, maybe because I'm more self-sufficient. So all that jealousy is not going to make sense because my needs and my wants is not the same as hers. I always tell this to my children always ask, who's the favorite, who's the favorite? I don't have any favorite. Why? You're both two different genders, you're both two different ages, and you both got two different needs and wants. So there's no need to be jealous. Just that someone might need more help at that point than the next one. So start breaking down your thoughts to your children, because it's not fair to have sibling rivalries, man. That's not fair. We need to create balance, all right? If you agree with me, press like, press subscribe. If you don't, keep moving. It's all right. Because I'm in my learning stage anyway. I'm still learning as I go. So I'm okay to make mistakes in front of public. I don't mind. Because I want to grow. I don't want to stop growing just to make you lot feel good. And then when you don't grow, guess what? You lot still got something to say. So whether you grow, if you don't grow, guess what? People are still going to talk. So do you, but use your intuition. All right? All right, my darling. Remember, I love you guys. Walking love, talking truth. Bye.